Hey, what's up, guys? People of the internet, YouTube, crazy knuckleheads that do stupid things online. Back with another video. And this one's going to be probably another short one. Not going to be talking long. I know I mentioned the last video I was going to do something with a different video that I had in mind. YouTube is limiting me to only have videos for like 15 minutes to get my channel established, so I do apologize. Sorry about the noise. I'm on my way back home, but in this video I'm gonna get right to the specs of things. So there has been a lot of, as many of you know, there has been you know, a lot of people getting laid off their jobs. People have been getting let go. There has been a lot of, you know, chaos with the job market and the way it is and the way it's going. Yeah, people in their big cars, man. So really, what's been really going on, and I think personally it should be illegal. Companies shouldn't be doing this, just like price gouging with a lot of these other corporate companies who are trying to make more of a buck off of consumers. And whether or not you want to believe that or not, that's up to you. Again, this is not a political channel. I am strictly just stating what I think. So going back to the job market, the job market is crumbling. The economists say that, you know, there's many jobs and all this other stuff. There's, if there's so many jobs, why is nobody being able to work? Well, because for one, you know, the companies who are looking to hire, or who you think might be hiring, are actually, you know, many of them are ghost jobs. Many of them are ghost jobs. Many of them, you know, they're putting out, you know, stating that they're hiring because, oh, it's a ghost job, and, you know, not many, you know, many of these companies, they don't have money to obviously spend to hire someone else. What this does, in many cases, this is what's going on, and I see it. I mean, if you know, in the position that if you don't notice what's going on, I do. But this is what's going on, okay? And it's really, honestly, it's stressing out the people who are working and who are doing, you know, these jobs that are paying low, you know, sometimes even below minimum wage, which, again, that probably should be illegal because you can't make money. You know, there's some jobs that are still offering $12 an hour. Now, unless you are doing strictly commission and you get at least something, if you don't make a sale that day, okay, that's different. But going into, I'm just going to continue rambling on until minus what the topic is. But anyway, so the situation with these jobs who are posting these job titles and stuff like that, looking that they're claiming to hire, they're actually not. I'm not saying like all of them are like that, but the way that the economy is going and stuff like that, and the job market, the recession, and all this other stuff that's coming up, most of the time it's just to post to see, like, to make them look good. It's to make them, meet their quotas of saying, yeah, we're doing good. We're looking to hire. And, a lot of the times it's like they're hiring to their employees. They're looking to hire and they're not looking to hire anybody. It's like a funnel system. You apply, you're taking your time out, and applying to these jobs and stuff like that, and they're not even looking to hire. Okay? And, it should be illegal. Here it is, we're busting our butt too. Like, I'm even looking in stuff in my career, but, I'm looking for a different career and stuff like that. And, we're busting our butt off, taking the time, sweet time, to apply to these companies who are claim that they're hiring. They claim that they're looking to hire, and they're not. And it's simply just stating that, well, they're funneling their resumes, potentially to see who, if they're overqualified, that person may get a response back. But the thing of it is, they may get a response back, but they may not, say they get hired and stuff. They may not be getting the pay that they want or the benefits that they want. And these are companies that, are probably, I'm assuming, they're not mom and pop shops. They're pretty decent, either corporations or decent companies that have, well-round established themselves. And, it's mind-boggling that these companies can do this. There's people that are struggling. There's people that are struggling, and you're putting fake jobs out there just to make yourself look good, make your company, meet a quota to make yourself look good. That should be illegal. And, it should not even be happening. It should not. And it's not even just in the United States. I'm assuming it's probably all over the world. That's, I keep doing some more research and stuff, and looking and watching videos, and, it really baffles me, because all these people who are trying to get ahead in life, trying to find a job that is gonna pay their bills and stuff, it's it's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. Like, how can you be putting fake job postings? And not only that, but it costs money to post these jobs. Like, it costs money to post these jobs, and you're posting jobs just for what? You're spending more money on resources that you don't even need right now. Like, who does that? I don't know what kind of companies who if you're doing this, first of all, I think that's really shameful to people who need work. And second of all, if companies are doing this, it's really wrong for them to do it. I don't understand why we are, the job system is, first of all, it's all screwed up. The job system's all screwed up. I can make videos on this every single day of the week. The job system's all screwed up. Okay. This applicant tracking system robot crap that we got going on when applying for jobs just to filter out certain keywords to see if we're qualified, that does not make you qualified. The person themselves and their skill sets is what makes them qualified. And you got to show that on the resume. Yes, I know. And all it is just to make it easier on HR. That's all it is. Because at the end of the day, when you think about it, HR is not going to want to go through thousands upon thousands of resumes. They got to, go to meetings and talk about nothing and talk about certain things. Well, I shouldn't say nothing, but they're getting their their position, all it is, it's lighter on them by using an applicant tracking system. And if you don't know that, then I suggest you look that up. Because if you're applying for jobs, or if you're applying for a career, you have to alternate your resume based on each and every job that you apply for. And that in itself is a job. I will tell you, it's, I've applied since college. I think I've applied over almost maybe about 3,000 jobs since 2016. Yeah. Yep. And I'd probably say out of all that, I probably got maybe 50 responses since then, give or take. So it's, but now, like in 2014, it's starting to, you'd be lucky enough if you can even get a response at all. And honestly, that's another thing. Why are we required to respond to these companies who give us the opportunity to get an interview with them? As long as we say we're thankful for their time and thank you and have a nice day and all that, why should I spend my time writing letters to them? I know it's a good impression and everything else, but here's my thing. I would not write the letter just yet until about a week or so. Do a follow-up and then write the letter. I know that sounds not the brightest idea, but that's just me. Because during that period of time, if they really like you that much, and if they think that you're a really great asset to their company, they'll hire you regardless. And if they're going to have to take their time with it, then they're undecisive, and that just tells you, well, if I'm really good a candidate for this position, why am I not getting it? So it really throws me to it really mind boggles me that many of these companies are doing this, and it should be illegal. It should be illegal. I don't care if it makes your company look good or not. What makes your company look good is having great employees that enjoy their jobs, that can actually make you money and more revenue. That's what makes you look good. And you know what? Not only that, is if you're growing in this economy, that's what makes you look good. Not putting fake job titles out there so that way people can go out and apply for them. Because there's many people who are jobless right now who cannot play these stupid games. There are people that cannot play these stupid games. That's what they are. And honestly, it's ridiculous. And I hope our government does something about it, but probably knowing them, they probably won't. I'm not trying to be political about it, but whether or not it's, but it should be illegal. It should be illegal. Because how can we we could talk about the economy all day long. We could talk about the economy all day long. Oh yeah, everything is good. We're doing good. We're doing good. No. Because if we're doing good, why are companies posting fake jobs? That's just to think that we're doing good. That's just to think that they're doing good. And not only that, it's lying to your actual employees who are still working there to make them work twice as hard, which means they're going to get more stressed out and potentially they're going to quit. You think your company is going to be looking good with that? I know that there are I don't even know how many people are in this world now, but I know that every single one of them, every single one of us, if, granted, everyone is not going to be, working for a company, okay? People are going to be working for themselves. They're entrepreneurs. I love entrepreneurs. I think they're great. I think people who, I'm in the position of myself trying to create, businesses and ideas. But for those who are working to stack up money because they got families to feed and they got, school to pay for and all this other stuff, you may want to be wise on where you apply for. And not only that, I'd be reaching out to the HR department to see if they're actually hiring. And if they're unsure, or if they say yeah, I'd be talking to the person in that department to see if they're actually hiring. Because us as potential employees, we got rights ourselves. Okay? We need to be on our game just as much as these companies who are trying to intimidate us to, oh yeah, we apply and then we don't get nothing, we don't hear nothing back, we spend all of our time and frustration applying for jobs and stuff with resumes and filling out and doing all this other stuff with resumes, making it look good and all this other stuff, taking all of our time to apply for these jobs. I don't want to hear, the older generation saying, well, it's just bad. It's, you got to try harder. People are trying harder. In fact, we're trying harder now than 5-10 years ago. That's how bad it is. So, I just want to make this video. I think, if you're jobless right now and you're going through the storm, I'd buckle up because I think it's just starting. It's been happening for a while, but now it's starting to really get more crazier. I think it's only going to get more crazier as time goes on. I hate to say it, but, elections drawing near. And also, too, I think that 2025, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. More people, I think, are going to get, there's going to be more unemployment. I hate to say it. I think. I hope I'm wrong. But if you guys don't want to be hustling through a 9-to-5, you better start trying to figure out if you want to do your own business or try to figure out something. Because we can't keep going through this. Companies are not going to give a crap about us or about our feelings. They don't care. They got to make money themselves, which, hey, everyone does, right? That's how this is how life is. This is how the world works. But yeah, man, it's getting crazy. the soup's on, and it's only a matter of time before it overflows. So it's you know, we're on the stove. All right, we're cooking, but there's no time. There's no telling when that cooking is going to be overflowing. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. Please like, share, and subscribe. And let me know in the comments if you're going through hard times right now. Let me know about your job situations. Have you guys applied to anything? And, you know, I'll get back to you. Thank you guys so much. Talk to you guys again soon. Adios.